Whoa, whoa, whoa. So in the world, it's your man, Nico B. This is the Black Effect. You know how we do things. Hit that subscribe button, man. Do that right now, please, black folks, black brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more things coming, man, with this podcast. You know, but you already know how we do. Changing the narrative, combating the narrative against black folks, across the world, and definitely in America. All right, and I want to get into this message quickly, man. I've been meditating on this, you know what I'm saying? And, this is something, that I wanted to do for a while. And this is gonna just be a hard hitting message. I don't want to. I may do a part two of this because this is a lot to cover, and this is very important for the black community, and that's that there is no more real gangsters left. You know what I mean? There are no more real gangsters left, and they're definitely not in the rap game. You get me? So do not. Why do you people give the you know the nod to these rappers and look at them as some tough guys or some Al Capone, nigga get a word and niggas is scratched or he didn't move for millions of dollars worth of bricks. He in the kitchen whipping every day and you should have a dunce cap on your head if you think that this stuff is true or real. Rap is like WWE now. You know what I'm saying? Because, and the thing is I'm not saying, and when I say ain't no more real gangsters, I mean in the traditional sense, that y'all think. It's still real men out here. It's always gonna be motherfuckers doing crime. You know what I'm saying? They're criminals. But see, we looked at the gangsters, you know what I'm saying? And I keep using these air quotes because it's like, we looked at them as being the heroes in the black community. And I get that. We come from a community that was destroyed. We didn't have many fathers around. A lot of us, the only alpha males we knew, the men making money and, bucking the system and working for themselves and, not taking shit from the white man. You know, those guys were the rappers. They was in hip hop. They was rappers, they was in hip hop. Some of them were athletes and entertainers. That's why you have this mindset in the black community where our leaders are mostly entertainers and athletes, and that's whom we consider to be our leaders. We need to stop that. The people you need to consider to be, that you need to listen to, you don't necessarily have to have a leader, but you know what I'm saying? The people you need to give an ear to is the ones who are intelligent, the ones who make sense, the ones who are doing things for you, you know, the ones who are giving you either information, going out doing things in the community, you know what I mean, starting businesses, offering jobs. You need to be getting behind those folks, not arguing with them. You need to be getting, because they doing things to help not only you, but the generation after you. A lot of these athletes and rappers and shit, they don't give a fuck about y'all. They not supposed to. Like, what do you think? It's funny. Like when situations be happening in the community, you expect thug niggas and rappers to come up and take up their guns and go fight for you and shit like that, just because they willing to kill each other in the hood. You fucking stupid, because that's not how it works. They are going and killing each other, due to some disrespect or some wrong done to them. You know, not Batman. They not going out fighting for other folks or no shit like that. And no one's obligated to do that. But when you do have people who doing that, you need to get rally behind them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not many. But you gotta do the due diligence to look and see, who is really, doing stuff and bombing out here for black people, to move these things forward. You know what I'm saying? So we could really get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Right now, man, because I'm going to do another video on that, man. No black person should be voting. You know what I'm saying? You should withhold the whole black vote. You know what I'm saying? Until reparations is on the table. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to stop paying attention to this. Like rap to me, I don't listen to new rap. I don't. You know, thank God. I'm glad. And you know what I'm saying? That I was finally able to detox. To me, like I say, the real rap ended like in the 2000, like early 2000s. The last of the real gangsters, as y'all want to call it, you know what I'm saying, was 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And the G Unit niggas. You know, Tip was a part of that era. And that's it. It ends there. You know what I'm saying? It's no more criteria here. Like niggas is, is banging just cuz. You got niggas who like Tax Stone was like, he just woke up one day and just called himself a blood. It's no more protocol there. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you got, more organization in the damn white gangs than you do, in black gangs. Niggas they just go do stuff on the flag name and on the hood, on the set name, just go do it just cuz, you know what I'm saying? Nobody there to regulate them, nobody there to say nothing about it, you know? And that's foolishness, man. At the end of the day, man, that's straight up foolishness. And that's what we got perpetuated in the black community. Even these, the stuff with the female rappers. These female rappers talking about eating, they psychopaths on wax. They talking about killing a bitch, eating a bitch pussy, fucking a nigga, selling some dope, killing a bitch. That bitch ain't got nothing. That stuff is trash, man. That stuff that they feeding, you should never let your daughters or your young women listen to that. Stuff they feeding them, is just like fuck for the buck type of culture. Rap, need like right now, rap is trap pop. That's a different genre than what Ice Cube and Dre Nim and stuff like that was doing. This stuff here is trap pop. It's not hip. It's not rap. It's not hip hop. Niggas is singing. Niggas is auto tuned up. It's trap pop, man. That's all it is. It's not. I will not call this stuff rap. Will not call this stuff hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You have like maybe two hip hop artists who I can say, my nigga Drake, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Drake he covers all the boards, Yeah, he in that trap pop shit too, but he with the hip hop shit. And J. Cole, you know what I mean? Your Kendrick Lamar cover like both of the things. But these like people I can name on my one hand, and I ain't got time to be searching and sifting through artists and shit like that. Like I said, it's old stuff that I still ain't checked out. Nigga, I'm going back and checking out some Marvin Gaye, nigga, Sade, shit, dope ass, just prolific, epic music. You know what I'm saying? I just like good music, and in our community, it coming up. It was unfortunate, but we just felt like we just had to listen to rap. Like you heard Lil Wayne, in his hood. It was the same way and in every hood, Your big homies and niggas like that, your brothers and big cousins and uncles, they hear you listening to some old alternative ass shit. Black niggas looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? You tripping, bro. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, we off that shit, man. We on some real shit. Like the real gangsters, like I said, the former gangsters and people who done stuff in the street and know that when it's that stuff don't bring nothing but death or you know what I'm saying, that sale. It be hell to pay in them situations, man. It ain't sweet. It ain't no sweetness there. Ain't no fucking motherfucking love out there with that. So niggas know those people are doing other things. They, the Lord has blessed them and using them as a vessel. God's using them. Yeah, yes, the real Jesus Christ is in them to catapult them forward because they've been battle tested. Like I said, I got a purple heart for war about this, and I ain't never left Dallas, Texas, man. And that's a lot of men, that's growing up in the ghettos and inner cities and things like that. It's just the environment sadly breeds it, and it's something that, has been cultivated by white supremacy and the systems, and we just can't see that. We need to break out of that. It's time to detox from all the foolishness and the bullcrap rap rhetoric and all that this niggas hate, just all the foolishness, man. All that yik yang, niggas lips quivering but not saying much. You feel me? And just really be about that life. If I I wouldn't support nobody, what I'm saying, like I said, who ain't doing nothing for me in my community. Why would you do that? That shit is a waste of money, waste of time. It's niggas, you could get music for free all over the damn internet. Like, if you ain't really rocking out here, I ain't fucking with you. And no one should. And black people is in the red right now. It's time. Like, niggas like at the edge of the cliff. It's time to push the button and start pushing back forward. Nigga, y'all keep falling for this shit and not returning to the Most High, you're gonna be fucked up out here. It's your man, Nico B. Black Effect. Out.